A new large-scale storage facility is going to be designed for Egyptian archaeological collections, which is probably desperately needed. Let's talk about this Egypt news. This plan comes directly from the President of Egypt and the Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities to modernize the ministry's storage networks. Obviously, there are locations all over Egypt that are storing massive archaeological collections that the country holds. And that includes the really nice art pieces, like things in the Tutankhamun collection, although most of those are on display now. But it also includes the millions of blank pottery sherds, stone tools, and pieces that probably don't go on display that often. Unfortunately, there have been horror stories within Egyptology of the basement under the Egyptian Museum in Cairo not being a suitable place to store artifacts. You can find pictures of what the basement of the Egyptian Museum in Cairo looks like, and you actually can sort of see it through some of the vents if you ever are in the museum. And unfortunately, it's just not a suitable place for things that are sensitive to humidity and wetness, which is typically all of the wooden coffins and artifacts and possibly mummies. Egypt has been slowly rolling out new and improved storage spaces, like this picture, which is from the National Museum of Egyptian Civilization, which was recently renovated and reopened. And we can assume that the Grand Egyptian Museum, now that it is open, has a state-of-the-art storage center as well as the conservation center, which we've heard a lot about. The entire process will start with a nationwide review of existing storage warehouses. A committee will assess the conditions of the warehouses, determine which units need upgrading, and establish a set of model facilities built to the international conservation and safety standards. And then there is going to be a central facility built that will act as a reference hub and an electronic control node, which allows real-time tracking and management of Egypt's archaeological collections. This will be a long process, as it would for any country with archaeological collections, but it is an amazing step forward for modernizing and getting up to date in a lot of the museum world.